hey, I don't have my makeup to keep my hands busy, so I'm going to try to focus and not go off on any tangents. But today what I wanted to talk to you is about eating off plan and how those of us who are on a health journey have learned to be a little more in tune with our body. So as you know, this past week I ate off plan several times, including yesterday. And so it's funny, I was talking to Elizabeth down in the comments, and my whole life I ate junk. I just ate junk food. And except for the times, even when I was doing Weight Watchers, you could have a whole cup of cereal, like sugary cereal, for 1 point. And so that's the kind of things that I would eat while I was on Weight Watcher. And anyway, so what I'm saying is that I lived my whole life feeling how I did the day after I ate those bad things this week. And it's just so weird to me that that I lived that way and had no clue. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. And I had no clue that I was, that there was a different way to feel. Sorry about that. My alarm went off to, I have a bag to set outside for the Boy Scouts, for their, they asked for people to set out canned goods. So anyway, I had to set that out there. Anyway, I had no idea how bad I felt until I went low carb and started feeling good. And so I had no idea about all of the congestion. Well, I did know, I take that back, because when I was at 340 pounds and I would go out to eat, like at McDonald's or Burger King, when I ate fast food, this is what I would do. I would take a diuretic because I knew that it caused me some congestion. And so instead of just not eating out, I would come home and take a diuretic to help get rid of the fluid in my body so that way I could breathe. That's what I did. And so I knew that there was something, I just didn't know what. And I knew what it did as far as my breathing goes. But anyway, so now, the whole point of this is now when I eat off plan, it's funny how sensitive I am to eating off plan. And maybe off plan isn't the right word, because when we went out to the barbecue place, I didn't eat horrible. I had corn and I had a pork steak, and then I had green beans. So the corn and green beans, they're not terrible. I've had those before, so that's not awful. And the pork steak wasn't awful. So the only thing I can surmise, that's a big word, Terry. The only thing I can surmise out of that is that, they did not leave off the barbecue sauce. So I had to wipe it off. So so barbecue sauce and whatever the pork steak was fried in. And then also probably the corn. It was like a chard, so it might have also been fried maybe in vegetable oil. But it's funny, when you clean up your way of eating, even though my way of eating is not clean. Y'all see I use G Hughes. Y'all see I use the squirty flavor enhancer. I use all these things, and yet I still, but yet going out to eat is whenever it's sensitive. And I don't know. But anyway, I just think it's funny that, for 50 years, well, okay, I'm 51, and I think I probably started getting fat. I was a fat little kid. My mom had to go to the husky section at Sears. Because back then there wasn't Walmart didn't have big kid clothes. You had to go to Sears to get the husky kid clothes. And so anyway, so I guess I think I was around 11 whenever I started getting chubby. And so if I'm 51, so for the past 40 years, I've been eating junk. And so it's just funny how when you clean up what you're eating, you don't really realize just how terrible you felt until after you clean up your way of eating. And having said that, something I'm looking at doing It's not like set in stone, so don't write this down. I'm looking at cleaning up my breakfasts, meaning I'm looking at, I used to buy the frozen burger patties that are already made out and baked them every weekend. So I'm looking at buying those again and eating 1.5 burgers for my breakfast. Instead of using the yogurt and cottage cheese and the pork sauce or turkey sausage, instead of doing the eggs and vegetables. Eggs just don't last very long. They taste good, but they don't last very long. So I'm looking at changing over this next go around, because I shop twice a month. I'm looking at changing over to 1.5 of the 85% ground beef burger patties. So I'm looking at it. I don't know. I may change my mind in 5 minutes. It's me. But anyway, so the whole point of this is that, when we clean up our way of eating and when we learn about all the not so great things in our food and we take them away and we become more health focused, not just weight scale focused, but become more health focused. It's funny how in tune with our bodies we become. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know and talk to you about that, because I ate out 3 times this week. And so, because of it, I feel the effects. And so because of feeling the effects, it prompts you to think, that wasn't a very wise thing. But, you got to live. You can't just not go out and do. But, you make the best choices you can and you go on with your day, and then you may suffer the next couple days. And then after that, you get back on track. So that's how it works for me. So Mom and I eat out on Sunday. I eat a pork steak, no sauce. I eat a salad, and I eat either broccoli or I eat cottage cheese. And after then Sunday night is kind of a little congestion, and Monday, I have some congestion. And then by the end of the day, Monday, it's all gone, because it's a little more clean in that place. I feel like, not clean as in like dirty clean, but clean as in, a little less processed stuff. So then Tuesday I ate out. And so after that, I had Wednesday, Thursday Wednesday I was having real detox and congestion, and it felt like anxiety. Then Thursday it got a little bit better. There was nothing new going on. Yeah, I was going to go to this thing Friday night, but it shouldn't have gotten better on Thursday if it was just actual anxiety. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so Thursday, so Thursday it was better, and then Friday it was all gone. I had no congestion. So now last night, Friday, we ate out, and I had a salad, and I don't know what's in the dressings they use. I don't know what's in the dressings I use, but still, by getting a Cobb salad, that was pretty good choice. I feel like there wasn't a whole lot of unknown things in a Cobb salad. Whereas if I would have gotten the chef salad, the lunch meats, they're a little sketch. So anyway, I just wanted to talk to you about it, because when I eat off plan, I'm curious if other people have the same thing, or if other people are at the same stage where you've cleaned up your diet enough to where, are you sensitive? Do you notice that, I ate something off plan yesterday, so now I feel kind of crummy. So I'm just curious, are you at that stage? And if you're not at that stage, but you're working on cleaning up your diet, it's something to know that is something you'll go through if you go out and eat things that you don't make at home. So, all right, that's just what I wanted to talk to you about, the after effects of eating off plan or eating out. Okay, bye.